Nowadays on July 9th, Archangel Michael says, a massive miracle will take place as soon as you pay attention to this message. Something unexpected is open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, heaven has organized something that will no longer wait any longer. Nowadays is the chosen moment. A miracle will start the instant your spirit connects to those words. The skies have aligned and your call is echoing in divine nation states. There may be motion above you that cannot be stopped. You haven't any idea what has been initiated behind your again while you've been faithfully enduring. You were never presupposed to see this message early, but heaven is uninterested in postpone. Something full-size is transferring inside the fabric of your truth starting nowadays. You've been in a quiet instruction segment, although it by no means seemed like that to the world. The tears, the losses, the loneliness, the ones were surely divine symptoms. Your breakthrough comes at the threshold of your breakdown. Kind amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, the silence you've been dwelling via is finishing proper now. The palms of heaven have located a key into your religious palm, and with it, a brand new bankruptcy bursts open. Someone tried to block this from ever reaching you. They wanted your call eliminated from the scrolls of Fader. But the divine realm has overwritten their authority with one command, release it now. A miracle will no longer sense like a miracle until you see how not possible matters start to make experience. What seemed like loss could be exposed as repositioning. The only who left you was truly making space for the one you deserve. They will tell you it's accident, but heaven knows better. Your faith has carved a door where walls used to be. It's approximately 2 open wider than whatever you experienced earlier than. Kind guys to get blessing August 1988. You are taking walks straight into divine prefer that become held back for generations. It wasn't supposed for simply everybody. It become time for this exact moment. There may be someone who as soon as brushed off you, now watching your call upward push in circles they by no means predicted. They have seen something shocking approximately you latterly. Your air of secrecy has modified. Your power has shifted. Heaven touched you whilst no person else changed into looking. People who as soon as ignored you will now sense drawn on your presence without clarification. However, not absolutely everyone is glad approximately what's coming your way. A person from your past is about to behave out of jealousy. They're apprehensive due to the fact a divine pressure is moving quicker than they expected. This isn't always karma. It is divine redirection. Heaven is ready to rewrite your tale in the front of everyone who ought to examine it. Force it, hey guys, to get blessing 222. A leap forward is being brought, but it is wrapped in secrecy until the final hour. It truly is why you felt confusion these days. Because divine prefer does not usually come with clear causes, it comes with sudden turns. This flip is beginning today on 7th June. Mark at the present time due to the fact something irreversible will start to shift. A contract is being reviewed that has your call in it. This contract isn't always simply felony or cloth. It is religious. The power connected to your call is being renewed, recharged, and repositioned. The angels have declared no more postpone. There is a knock to your energetic door, however only the courageous will open it. You've been chosen to acquire something with a view to stun others into silence. Force it. Amen. To get blessing 111. You thought you were forgotten. But you were clearly being hidden for the right moment. Now you are unveiling starts. They will see you and no longer recognize why the mild follows you so powerfully. That mild is protection. That mild is proof. That mild is the reward for a you never even spoke out loud. Heaven has traced every sigh, every suppressed cry, each night time you hoped and no one noticed. However, you have been by no means on my own. A spiritual navy has been camped round you and the command has come down, released the miracle. The only who walked away thinking they broke you has no idea what they honestly unlocked. Their absence cleared the gate for heaven's presence. Their betrayal birthed your blessing. Force it. Amen. To get blessing 999. This is the hour when you'll remember every word they said to deter you. And you will smile, no longer out of delight however peace. Due to the fact in the end, you'll understand why it didn't training session with them. Economic trade is likewise coming. A closed account will be reopened. A person is making an attempt to get in contact with you. Approximately finances you didn't even recognize were to be had. Be careful what you assert nowadays. Your phrases are magnets now. Communicate most effective what you want to revel in because heaven is listening with gold. Nowadays is holy, this second is activated. And you're aligned. Tap A guys to get blessing 747 in case you felt like you've had awful good fortune recently. It wasn't bad success. It changed into religious anxiety earlier than the shift. A divine rope became being pulled and now it's snapping again into roll. You'll begin to experience people pulling away who don't belong within the next phase. Don't chase. Let them cross in peace due to the fact their exit creates divine area. Someone is watching you right now from afar. They're speechless because you survived what they planned. But they didn't know you had angelic backing. The trap they laid now has their own call on it. You're now not simply on footloose, you are taking walks effective, and they may witness it with remorse. Force it. Amen. To get blessing 636. You have entered the miracle cycle now. You will see something bizarre unfold within the subsequent 3 days. Do not worry it. It is divine alignment in hide. A person you haven't spoken to in a long term will mention your call out of nowhere. It's the start of a divine chain reaction. A message will comply with, and after that, the shift you've been looking forward to will are available in like lightning. It has been sown till now. Heaven does not perform with the aid of time. It actions with the aid of alignment, and your name is now aligned. The reason this did not take place sooner is because someone changed into interfering spiritually, but they have been eliminated. Now the electricity can glide without delay to you. Tap A guys to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, you ought to remain constant whilst the advantages start pouring in. Don't explain yourself. Do not decrease. Do not feel guilty for glowing. Your glow is the end result of surviving shadows. That mild is your badge of divine survival. Wear in it proudly. A main communication will show up quickly about your destiny. You'll be stunned at who is concerned. It is a person who as soon as not noted you, now combating to deliver you ahead. This divine reversal isn't an accident. It's no longer random. It is your non-secular repayment. Kind Amen to Get Blessing 1010. You will find a small sign nowadays that confirms this message is actual. It is able to be a feather. It may be a phone variety. It is able to be someone calling out your call suddenly. While it takes place, forestall and say, I acquire the divine. That word will release what has been held again. The universe isn't always ignoring you. It is looking you very closely right now. You have been placed under divine statement. Every phrase you speak is shaping the entrance this is about to open. Heaven is responding in actual time. Do not say you are caught. Don't say you are forgotten. Say this alternatively. I'm being aligned by way of payment to get blessing 505. Your call is written in spiritual ink. What's coming for you is everlasting and no person can cast off what God has stamped. They will try to block your connections, however they may fail. Your benefits will find you. Even via delays, detours, and betrayals, what's yours is visiting toward you. Someone effective is dreaming about you. They do not apprehend why, however they sense pulled. This is divine magnetism. Your spirit is asking in what your coronary heart has organized for. You must chase anything anymore. You'll appeal to. You'll acquire. You will be visible. Type Amen to get blessing 333 if you wish to explicit your aid in addition. You've got the option to provide tremendous thanks with contributions of as much as $20. Archangel Michael says, no one can curse what heaven has already blessed. These days marks the reversal of what has been running against you silently. Even unseen blockages are being eliminated with pressure. You've got entered into what the angels name the quarter of sudden mild. This indicates inside hours or days, something that felt caught will suddenly dissolve, and in its region, a divine possibility will seem. You're now not in the back of. You're precisely in which you want to be for this next divine interruption. You might not need to knock this time. The door will swing wide open without attempt. A contract with your future is being reactivated. You'll sense bizarre sensations, tingles, heat for your hands, surprising silence. That is heaven's sign. Prepare for release. Kind Amen to get blessing January 1944. You've got carried the load of generations. There are benefits stored inside your bloodline that nobody earlier than you had the electricity to unencumber. But you, sure, you, had been chosen to be the only. The dream your ancestors never noticed turns into your lived truth. The desire they in no way touched will now surround your call. A warfare stops with you. That is why it's been so difficult. The stress, the betrayal, the unusual delays, it has all been part of the inheritance resistance. But heaven has just broken that resistance open like a dam. The entirety that turned into blocked will now flood in the direction of you. And the ones who tried to mock your quiet religion could be silenced by loud advantages. Kind are meant to get blessing 313. Your call is being whispered in rooms you've by no means stepped in. Humans are making selections proper now in an effort to bless you without requesting permission. You're approximately to stroll into something you never applied for. That is the divine difference. Heaven would not ask for man's approval whilst it makes the decision to elevate you. He definitely movements and all resistance should bow. The person you thought forgot you continue to holds a reminiscence of you sparkling. That glow left an imprint, and it's stirring your spirit even now. They will attain out. They may confess. They'll ask forgiveness, but heaven is telling you this: don't hang to what become, be equipped for what is subsequent. Fawcett are meant to get blessing July 2017. You've changed dimensions within the spirit, and now the physical must capture up. What you prayed for inside the darkish goes to manifest in full mild, and everybody will see it. Your life is ready to be used as evidence that God restores what man attempts to smash. You are not broken. You are blessed, and reborn. Do not allow this moment pass you with the aid of doubtful. Be harder now than ever earlier than. Your confirmation is about to reveal up in a shocking manner. You'll pay attention, your name connected to something beautiful, an opportunity, an award. A call, a divine door. Kind are meant to get blessing 444. A person is coming ahead with the truth they were too scared to inform. It will surprise you, however it will additionally unfasten you. This individual has been wearing a secret regarding your call and some other parent who blocked something from accomplishing you. But the block is being eliminated now. The truth could be found out. A file become as soon as withheld. A signature behind schedule. An electronic mail in no way sent. However, the angels are rewriting the go with the flow of time so it comes back into your palms. You may not want revenge. You'll have revelation. And with it, you'll step into an upgraded reality. Kind are meant to get blessing 606. The universe is reorganizing round your strength. You will begin to be aware small divine signs increase in frequency. Cash, repeating numbers, songs together with your exact mind. None of it's far random. It is your affirmation that heaven is tracking your vibration. The higher your wish, the faster it aligns. You are magnetic now. Do not be surprised when strangers speak kindness to you out of nowhere. They're being used as vessels. Your blessing will now not come by way of good judgment. It's going to come with the aid of divine orchestration. A wealthy parent is likewise being nudged spiritually to notice you. They are approximately to become a bridge on your step forward. Type are meant to get blessing 828. There may be a miracle that can simplest show up while you're absolutely equipped to allow move of what once become. and today is that readiness. You've got go enough pain to make space for heaven. You do not want to beg for this next chapter. It's already yours. But you do need to put together your coronary heart to get hold of it with boldness. You'll be walking with a brand new glow very soon. Humans will notice. They might not recognize why, but they'll feel something's modified. This new glow is heaven's proof. You have crossed into the world of divine possession. The postpone is over. Type Amen to get blessing 919 in a totally quick time. Someone you adore deeply will talk phrases they have got in no way dared say before. It may shake you, but it is heaven's way of finishing a cycle. Forgiveness is coming, not because they earned it, however, due to the fact you deserve peace. As soon as the peace settles, prefer will comply with like wind after thunder. A rain of advantages will come via surprising humans, human beings you forgot. Individuals who as soon as underestimated you. They are being used now, unknowingly, to carry what is yours again to you. Divine transport is actual. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There may be one final secret. A person attempted to change your call in a deal regarding non-secular influence, but the deal has collapsed. Their try and swap your glory failed. They will now face what turned into intended for you, and you'll rise in methods that terrify individuals who concept they buried you. Every element of your adventure became calculated for this second. The betrayal, the heartbreak, the dry season, it all made your spirit strong enough to hold what is arriving. You are no longer fragile anymore. You are hearth. And hearth attracts mild, warmth, and holy protection. Kind Amen to get blessing 303. A move is coming, either non-secular, physical, or both. You may are aware of it through how sure places or humans suddenly stop feeling aligned. Observe your peace, no longer the gang. Heaven is in the quiet nudges, no longer the noise. Trust your instincts now more than ever. They have been spiritually sharpened. What you sense is frequently extra correct than what they are saying. You'll be bowled over at how proper you have been. You saw all of it along. You were simply doubting yourself an excessive amount of. Type Amen to get blessing January 2011. A specific date is being highlighted in the spirit realm. It is able to be a birthday, an anniversary, various you hold seeing. Be aware of it. It holds a prophetic key. Something connected to that date is about to interrupt extensive open. Your miracle is tied to that point stamp. Do not dismiss the chills. Do not forget about the symptoms. This isn't simply emotional hype. That is religious movement. Archangel Michael says, you are below divine watch and not anything will damage you currently. You are fully shielded, even when you experience uncovered. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. The doors are open. The light is green, and heaven isn't always ready anymore. Today, 7th June begins the unstoppable chain of your growing. Your beyond now not defines your path. What's come is greater than what become, and those who mocked you may wander in silence. You are now taking walks, proof that miracles do not need permission. They just need alignment. And also you, loved, are aligned. Repeat this. I get hold of what's mine. I release what's long gone. I upward push with what remains. Type Amen to get blessing 000 if you wish to specific your aid in addition. You have the option to give extraordinary thank you with contributions of as much as $20. A non-secular portal is now extensive open. You could now not see it together with your natural eyes, but your soul is already taking walks via it. Every pressure that once stood on your manner is bowing out. There was a hidden settlement made in heaven earlier than you have been born. That agreement is now being activated. You had been born for this elevation. And today, it begins. Some human beings on your lifestyles will abruptly develop silent. Don't be alarmed. Their silence is the non-secular indicator that your energy has shifted past their axis. They cannot move where you are going. They have been authorized best for your practice, no longer your manifestation. You are now entering into promise. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. A chunk of land or property with your non-secular call connected to its miles being launched. You could not even recognize about it yet, but something physical will replicate a spiritual inheritance lengthy overdue. Heaven is calling back what was taken from you. Stolen time, stolen resources, stolen honor, all of it is returning with hobby. You'll be located in and surroundings that sooner or later suits your calling. No extra shrinking to healthy. No more being neglected. Every delay changed into a setup for grand launch. Your new season does not resemble your antique pain. Kind Amen to get blessing August 1988. A person has a picture of you and appears at it with deep regret. They recognize now what they overlooked, but it's too past due for them to prevent what heaven is doing. They had been supposed to be a lesson, now not a lifetime. Allow them to stay to your beyond, so your palms stay open to receive what is coming. A surprise invitation will arrive inside the next few days. Receive it. What seems informal is certainly divine positioning. A brand new alliance is forming. A person with energy is being nudged by means of spirit to make a move that blesses you. They'll assume it's their concept, however it's not. It's divine orchestration. Type Amen to get blessing 1230 for hold your moves quiet. Do not submit the whole thing. A miracle is developing in silence. Let heaven make the declaration, no longer you. The letter can also arrive in bodily shape or digital. Either manner, it will deliver the form of news that shakes your spirit with joy. In any case you've lost, this joy is past due. There's additionally a name being whispered around you. Someone who's been watching you in admiration but hasn't spoken up yet. They'll quickly. What they say will sound incredible, but accept as true with it, due to the fact heaven located the phrases in their mouth. Fawcett Amen to get blessing March 1930. You were now not forgotten. You had been hidden until the proper time. And now the time has been divinely stamped, 7th June. Take a breath right now. Your lungs are expanding not just with air, however, with expectancy. Your respiratory, the atmosphere of newness. The anxiety you felt in advance today, it wasn't anxiety. It changed into your spirit stretching to maintain what is on the way. You're in divine exertions and the birth is now. Type Amen to get blessings. September 1999. Each recognize you get hold of is about to be reversed. The doorways you were denied are now begging to open. You may not even knock this time.